weeks ago, we watched this buggy get released on YouTube. 2 weeks ago on Sunday night. And today, he's got one and we're driving one. All right, guys, so we are here with Logan and he's got a brand new buggy. You've seen Logan before. What do you have before?
I had a 23 HD9, like Jennings' old one. And
you went full into it and you couldn't resist.
Nope.
And what do you have here?
We got the new 26 Defender HD11 Limited. Seen it and had to have it.
So today we're going to be showing you this thing, its new features, and we've got my 2023 HD10 Limited. Essentially this one's predecessor. Yeah, and we're going to show you, you know, what is new about this one and the upgrades. Are they really upgrades? We'll go take it on a ride and we're going to do what you want to see. We're going to race them. This one says it has 95 horsepower.
95 horse.
Versus 82. So we'll see, is it faster? All right, so first thing you're going to notice is like whole new front end. I think it looks kind of cool. These are like lights from like the Maverick R.
Yeah, they're very similar to like a pod light like Jennings got on his bumper. I wasn't completely sold on the front end at first, but
it's growing on you.
It's growing on me.
Now this one comes with a winch just like the previous model, but this one comes with synthetic cable from the factory.
Yep, 4,500 pounds.
Super nice because previously they come with the steel and we all change our steel ones because they suck.
You throw it away anyway.
Now when I first came and looked at this, they said it's beefier, but in the front, these A-arms are freaking huge and they are arched super big in comparison to the old one. Now he's showing the previous one there, obviously dirty, but a lot smaller, and the A-arm is not arched near as much in my opinion.
The gusset, it's not really a gusset, but somewhat of a gusset at the ball joint area, that's a chunk of metal. Those things they're not gonna break.
Now, unfortunately, Logan, it still has your favorite gas struts pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a shame they couldn't have got us like a Fox QS3 or something.
They are bigger diameter.
But it still is the same 12 inches of travel that the other one is. So going this way, I don't know, pretty similar door, but this one has a nice lock, which is an upgrade to the other one. The other one didn't have a lock, and that's what everybody complained about, is you have this nice sealed cab you can keep stuff in, but you can't lock it.
Supposedly there's a way to make them electronic locks too. I don't know what that is yet, or if it's an add-on.
The door just offhand, it seems to close a little bit better. So going to the back now, it has this like step. The previous ones had this little cutout, but there wasn't a step. It's like kind of cool. Like you can do a step and grab something in your bed. I don't know. So around back, you know, our lighting's not great, but I don't know. It's about the same beef. The arms and stuff are a little bit thicker, I guess. So I do notice the receiver now is double thickness here because it's rated to tow more weight than the other one. If you look at the other one, it's really thin. So that's kind of cool. The exhaust comes out on this side now compared to the other side.
We'll show you the engine here in a minute, but the one big thing I noticed too, the lower shock mount. It is a lot beefier of a shock mount. Now I haven't heard of anybody having trouble ripping a shock off, but
take a look at this back here.
It does just
Since Logan's talking about the lower shock, yeah, he's right. That is a lot thicker on the other one.
It's not sheet metal you're bolted to. It's got an actual mount in the A-arm now.
So now that we're on the rear end here, the tailgate. This is the first time I've ever opened the tailgate on this, so I don't know. It feels about the same, but this looks better than the other one. And now you have nice LED taillights, and they have reverse in it too. Reverse LED lights. It does
have reverse lights.
Super nice to come from the factory with that.
And one thing I did notice already that everybody I'm sure complains like I do, when you wash these, this holds water on the old ones. I, of course, had to wash this one yesterday when I brought it home. Did not have water spots on the tailgate. That made me very happy.
As far as the bed, this is kind of cool, Logan. There is a power outlet over there. Yeah. So for like, you always run a sprayer, you can just plug it right in there now. It has better tie downs. That's what they say. This one has 4 tie downs now.
They're D-rings instead of the old, just kind of hooks in the corner. They're not a huge difference, but it will make life easier getting a strap on and off.
Yeah. Like you said, it is kind of cool that they flop around and they fold flat. Like they're not going to hook stuff anymore, but I don't know, not a super big upgrade. I do like the tailgate better.
Yes.
And obviously we were talking about the lights, of the nice LED lights. I guess these are LED too, but that one has a reverse light built into it.
Yes.
So that was pretty nice. Okay, now the biggest difference in this one is the HD11 triple cylinder. This thing sounds like an X3. So we'll pop the thing here and show the engine. It's an engine, right? Okay, there's not that much difference. The main thing I want to point out is the location of the oil filter. It's going to be hard to see right down there, but it is easy to get to. Like, you don't have to have spider hands to get to it like the old limited HD10.
No more busted knuckles trying to get the oil filter off.
Yeah.
And you can see all the bolts on it now. Before, you couldn't see all 3 bolts on it.
And let's show them that.
And you could grab the wrong bolt and they were easier to strip.
So like we were saying, I don't know if you can see it down in there, but that is the oil filter housing there. Really easy to get to. We'll go over to the HD10 now. And the oil filter housing, it's somewhere in there. You can change it, but it's not very fun to do. One of them you can see, one of them you can't. That's really all you need to know. Logan, what's your air filter over here like?
So the air filter, now I haven't opened it, but the housing now is massive.
The housing, oh, right here?
Yeah, so the air box is pretty daggone big now. Now, one thing I don't know, on the HD9s and 10s, the belt is kind of a pain to change. Not the worst thing in the world.
But this one's kind of behind there too.
I don't think this one's going to be any easier for trail maintenance if you blow a belt on the trail, but
we're dealing with Can-Ams here. It's not like they're blowing belts all the time.
Speaking of which, these have the new P-Drive, not new to the Defender, the P-Drive clutch that's in the X3 and everybody loves.
It's supposed to be smoother.
It is way smoother.
Okay.
You can feel a slight difference in torque, and I don't know if that's just, it's the bigger motor or the clutching. Power delivery on takeoff is 10 times better in this than an HD10.
Awesome.
It feels way better.
One thing I'm noticing right here is the gas is on this side now.
That threw me for a loop last night.
That's kind of cool. Like, it's on the side you get out, and the gas tank is there. You're not walking around to the other side. That's pretty nice. Okay, now the big difference, and it's similar, but there also is big differences, is the interior. So let's get into it. Dash looks a lot different than mine. What do we got here?
So before we had the removable toolbox.
Oh, you know what? I kind of missed that.
I agree.
I didn't even think about that when I looked at this earlier, and I kind of missed that. That was a nice feature.
That was. But you still have the one under the seat.
Yeah.
So that's still there. You got a permanent one. The vents are slightly different. They're, I think, a little better because you're not losing your cup holders here, and it just looks like a better fit and finish than one stuffed in a cup holder. I
agree. It has the HD9 display cluster, like the smaller one.
Right.
That's like, I don't know, 4.5 inch, and the old limited is like 7.
Yes.
But you have this giant screen.
You got a giant 10.25 inch screen.
So now there's also no more key. It's like the X3 with a chipped fob here. You put on, you press the button. 1 is auxiliary, 2 is start, like if you hold it, it's starting. So you have this nice screen. Now this is out of the Maverick R, right?
Correct.
And it just came out, I don't know, last year when the Maverick R came out. Wow, that is pretty cool. So you have navigation on here. You can do a group ride. If, like, I had one of these too, we could track each other in group ride.
Can-Am released the new Can-Am Go app, I believe it's called. And we can track each other, see where we're at. You can see how far apart you are. You can notify each other too. So say we're riding down at Windrock again, and I get stuck, but Jennings a mile ahead of me because he likes to drive 9,000 miles an hour.
That is false.
That's true. I can ping him when he decides to get one. I can ping him and it'll pop an alert onto him to notify, hey, something's wrong, turn around and go check on him.
Awesome. Well, like when you get stuck, you mean? When you're fooling around and you get stuck.
As you guys seen in the last Windrock video, yes.
Okay, so this also has the heat and AC because it's a limited. Now this is something I really like. The controls in here with knobs, like real knobs, heat, AC. You can change your different vent selections here. Now before you just had to turn them off. Like I just have heat on. Yeah, if I don't want defrost, I have to close them.
Open and close them. Now you can actually, it's got a blend door actuator and you can actually change it just like a car. Yeah,
and then it's got different drive modes, engine modes. You have a front differential lock on this, which is, my limited doesn't have it, but the newer limited,
the 24
plus. Yeah, 24 plus.
Okay, 24 plus.
Yep. And then you got the volume here, rear diff lock. That's cool. The 4-wheel drive. Yeah, pretty nice stuff. The factory winch and headlights over here. Steering wheel controls.
They're awesome.
That is pretty cool. Because, you know, as you're bouncing down the trail, you want to hold the steering wheel. The worst is like, oh, trying to touch something.
Yes.
Like, no, just right here. That is pretty cool.
So the left side, you can control volume, engine power, DPS, which is your steering assist. You can turn it all up and down. You can go between all your engine modes, all your steering modes. You can control your volume. On the right side, you can control the entire screen. So I can make it say, hey, there's the whole song we're playing. I can check all my gauges.
No, this is cool.
Navigation, which we don't have turned on. See there, BRP Go app, don't have that yet. That's where you would see each other if we both had it. And then overall statistics of the vehicle, just basically a tripometer.
Very, very nice. And then this one, because it's limited, the new limiteds come with this. The old ones didn't. I think you used to have to get a Lone Star if you wanted any factory auto.
Correct.
But this one has the factory JL audio, 2 speakers there. You've got room for, what are these? The
rocker switches.
Rocker switches. Factory wiper. It's not, it doesn't have a timer. It's still just on or off?
I believe so. I haven't used it yet.
They should have done that, added a timer to it.
Make it intermittent.
This is nice. It's got the nice tip out windshield. Oh yeah. Power windows, and this one comes like halfway tinted a little.
They have a slight tint. It's not the greatest.
I feel like the seats are pretty much the same as the previous generation seats. Definitely the same center console.
Yeah.
Not caught any complaints with it.
Same underseat storage.
Yep. And then it has spot for one in the center. Yeah, you can hook one there.
The previous year model ones, if you upgrade, do not keep your center box. Does not fit.
Nice.
Figured that out.
So we went through the interior, and I think that's like the big fix to the Defender. Like, there's nothing wrong with these. There's just gripes that they never updated.
They were outdated.
It's pretty much the same buggy from 2016.
The interior was 10 years old. It was time for a new
It was due for a new
update.
One. So now that we've shown you that interior, I'm just going to show you this one and show you the little gripes I had with it. And I think after that, it's probably time to take her for a ride.
Yep.
So this is the previous one here. This is the heating control here. You turn it on and then you go through it like this. I don't know, not really into it. The new one is much better. The screen on this, like the actual display, is a lot bigger than the old one, but obviously you have the big screen here. We talked about the vents. I think your venting is better. Like
overall, I think it's a better fit and finish.
Yeah, and you have the blend door. Like in the summertime, I turn off the defrost, and then in the wintertime, I open them up. You don't have to do that.
Nope.
I will say, I miss the toolbox. I get they can't put it in, but that toolbox is freaking sweet.
Yes, having this is handy, but
whether you're like, you know, if you're working with it and you want to take your tools with you, or I have snacks in that when we go riding, and I'll take it out like my lunch. It's like a lunchbox kind of.
Or like you have 2 of them. You have one with all your saw stuff that you take when you're cutting wood. Well, this one's got, you know, wipies, whatever.
For snacks. Yeah, for actual riding.
Yeah, your actual riding. You just pop this one in, pop that one out.
Yep. This one, you're seeing it. This one, like I had to put the radio in it and stuff, and yours already comes with the radio. So that's really the only difference is, as you can see, the
one difference point I want to make, and we'll go back to that one to show you this. So if you do ride 3 deep in here, middle person has no leg room.
Yeah.
On that one, this is gone.
And I'll show you that here. Yeah, lots. You're right, Logan. Lots of room there.
There's a lot more leg room.
As far as the seats though, now that I just sat in the new one, I think the seats are pretty much the same. I was kind of hoping for a bigger bottom and a little bit more recline on top.
A little more recline would be nice for...
Because after we rode these for 2 days at Windrock, I think we were both kind of griping about the seats. Like, what do you expect? It's a utility buggy.
It's a workhorse that we're forcing to also do slightly sport buggy stuff.
Yeah. That's really like the main differences. I think obviously the engine and the feel of the buggy is going to be the main difference, and that's what we need to go feel. So let's do it. All right, so we're in the new buggy. This is like my first experience of it.
We were not in reverse.
Oh, backup camera. I did not know anything about that.
I thought it had a front camera. It does not.
Can you add one?
You can add one.
Okay. So they say the AC is supposed to be way better in this thing.
40% more cooling capacity.
So we're on max AC right now. It seems about as loud as previous ones. Seems cool. Yeah, maybe a little bit better. Nonetheless, the controls are way better.
Right.
Yeah.
Ride quality, I think, is a little better.
I think we're gonna have to test that though. Like go somewhere a little rough.
We might be able to find some rocks.
Like maybe 6 hours from here. Interesting. I like that gauge cluster.
I don't know how to do it. You can change the color. Okay. I don't know about it. You can change that from white or black, or it does it automatically at night. So this will turn, where it's all white now, it'll turn black just so it's not blinding you at night. Or you can manually do it now. I don't remember how to do it.
I like that. Give it a little flat foot, that thing. Okay.
It's a little bit. It's not a sport buggy.
No, it's definitely not a powerhouse, but it seems a little bit better.
Yeah.
Quietness? I'm not sure. Let's check out the decibel meter right now. Now I'm at 39 miles an hour. 84 decibels.
We'll get up to speed here in a minute and check it in. 40 is a good cruising speed. That's, you know.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of the speed you would cruise a lot of county roads on, and it's not too loud in here to have a conversation.
No.
But just like that one up there, I think those are pretty quiet too.
Yeah,
they're not super loud. Braking, Logan, you're braking. How do the brakes feel in comparison to the other one?
10 times better. It feels like the car is actually wanting to stop and not just push through.
Like, you know, we've been driving Can-Ams for a long time. They've never had great brakes.
No. Say you're out in the woods and you got a load of firewood or whatever it is, a load of gravel, dirt, whatever. It really pushed through the brakes.
So it's getting kind of hot here. It's like 70, so let's check out the AC. So we're on these only. Yeah. AC is good. I didn't really have complaints about AC in the other one. Like, it gets a little loud because you don't have like you have a multi-piece speed fan, but it's 3 speeds.
Right.
But it works pretty good.
I think this is an 8-speed fan technically. So there's off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry.
Yeah, it moves the air. And I'm sure we're not going to have any problems with heating it.
No.
The heat in the old ones will burn you out. This one I'm sure is just as good.
Yeah.
Interesting. Got the old power windows here.
Now, does yours have, can you control from both sides?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if that was new or not.
Give it some beats, straight up beats.
Okay. It's here. We'll give you a flat-footed launch. We are in sport mode.
In sport, flat-footed.
Ready.
Yeah, I feel like the initial 0 to 10 is quicker, and then it kind of just levels off.
Yeah.
But it definitely, like you've been telling me, it seems a little bit more peppy.
Yes.
And that is with your AC is on. I think the compressor will be on. Because I've noticed definitely in my other one, in my HD10, with the compressor on, you lose a little bit of power. The cab is still, it's great. Like, this is just a good cruising buggy, even with the windows down.
Yeah.
Your window's still not down.
Oh,
I can't tell, it's so clean. This buggy's still just so nice. It's not trashed by you yet.
Well, I had to wash it last night. The dealership had it sitting outside, unfortunately, and it was dirty, so I had to wash it. The only difference, I guess, now, I did go ahead and put 32-inch crawlers, just like the same tires I had on my other buggy. I seem to have good luck with them. I like them. Went with a little different wheel this time, just to spice her up a little bit, make it a little more visually appealing. I think it looks amazing. I wasn't sold on the looks to begin with. Michaela kind of persuaded me. She seen the screen and had to have it. So we got it.
I like it.
I've been on the fence about going to a limited for, well, I don't know, a year. It's been in the back of my mind, and then when we seen this one get released 2 weeks ago, the Zach in front of us here, he stopped out there yesterday morning and said, hey, they got a couple of the HD11s in. So we spent our Saturday getting an HD11.
Okay, so we got HD10, Zach's limited, HD11 triple.
See what they can do.
See what they can do. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, Logan, you got the jump, but here comes Zach.
Wow.
Wow. I think that's gonna make Zach feel really good.
That's impressive.
You got the jump and he walked right up on it.
He did. We're gonna have to do some numbers on power to weight ratio of these two.
I think we need to run them again.
Wow.
I'm a little impressed on my end.
Yeah,
you're impressed.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got him all 3 times, right?
Yeah.
I think the last one was the closest.
Yeah. This jumps on him ever so slightly,
But he walks every time.
He gets me on the jump.
after 8-10 mile an hour, that pulls right around, no problem.
Yeah.
And same size tires, we're on the same setup. Huh.
All right, riding back in the HD10 here. I don't know, it feels so much like the new one, but just the dash is different. That's really it. We got the windows up. It doesn't really feel any louder or quieter than the other one. The other one's supposed to be quieter, but at 35, it's still like 84 decibels. Turn the air conditioning all the way up. This is what sucks about this one. You're driving and it's like you're like trying to do it without pushing the wrong button.
Yeah, so it's on high right now.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like the new one floats a little bit more air.
Yeah.
But this one, it's cold. I've never really complained about the AC performance of these. And the heat will burn you out.
And I had the heat on it last night for the first time.
Okay, so we did the little drive on it. We did the race. You guys want to start with the race because that's like the coolest thing, right?
No.
It was the coolest thing for Zach behind the camera.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Me too.
It's like this one is smooth. It takes off really hard out of the hole, but then the clutching is just so smooth that it's not aggressive enough maybe. I don't know. It has 13 more horsepower, an extra cylinder. It might have a little bit more weight, but I would say max of 100 pounds.
If that, I don't think the power to weight ratio is going to be insanely different for what we just saw.
Yeah, but it was pretty much, you would get him out of the hole and he would just walk by you and there was no way you're going to catch him.
No, he cruised right by, no problem.
Which again, they're work buggies, you're not buying them to drag race, but if you're going to spend $35,000 on a buggy and all your buddies got buggies, there's a chance sometimes you're going to run them, right?
You're going to race.
You know, if we didn't care about power or speed, we'd have HD7s.
That's right.
So we care a little bit about power and speed. But overall, like driving it,
Ride quality.
didn't, to be honest, it just didn't seem that much different. Now, if we're not like, we're just going down a road. It's not like we're riding all day.
Right.
Now, this one definitely, I think, has a lot better creature comforts than the old one. With that screen, the technology that's on this. So if you're into technology and stuff, I would say this is definitely an upgrade.
Yes.
If you're just like a bare bones guy, you don't need a lot of technology, I'm not sure.
Strictly work,
You're not really going to see much difference.
You're not going to see an advantage out
I
of
love
it.
the way this sounds, like the way it starts up, that triple cylinder. It's so smooth. But driving down the road, it's maybe a little bit quieter, not a whole lot. I'm sure it's quieter than your HD9 because it has all the deadening.
Correct.
But like 10 limited to 11 limited.
I don't know that the sound is much quieter. It's a different tone, so it kind of tricks you into thinking it's quieter. I'm not convinced that it's quieter.
Yeah. And I guess the last question or last statement here is this was obviously worth it for you. You had an HD9 before.
Yep.
And if you wanted to buy a new one, this is what you had to buy. They're not offering HD10 anymore. Correct. So it's totally worth it to you. Now, if somebody had a brand new HD10, a 2025 model, and it had 200 miles on it, would you say they need to go buy this? Is it worth the money? Because this is $4,000 to $5,000 more than the previous one.
Correct.
But you are getting a lot of technology, which costs money, right?
From the seats back in the cab, it's the same. The dash, the stereo, the screen, that's the only difference you're getting for $5,000. And to upgrade to that for $5,000, is it worth it? No. I don't see where it would be worth it to trade in your 23, 24, 25 HD10 limited on one, unless you just absolutely had to have a screen.
Yeah. Now, it still has the same suspension. That was always my biggest complaint with my buggy now is when we'd go ride it, the suspension just isn't there, which it's a work buggy, right?
Right.
But it still has the 12 inches. Yeah, it's a little bit more beefy, but it's not like we were breaking these. We beat the heck out of our HD10 suspensions at Windrock.
Tie rods.
Yeah. The rest of it wasn't breaking. Yeah. So it's not like that was an issue. The real issue is we needed better shocks and more travel, and this one doesn't have it. So no. I don't know. At some point,
we'll see if the ride quality on trails is any better here shortly.
Yeah. Shortly, okay. At some point, we'll all have to buy these because they won't offer these anymore.
That's what's going to be available.
But I mean, as like an owner of the 23, I can't say I'm going to rush out, but I would say in a couple years when it's time to replace this will be in the option. I'll be glad to have it.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for this one, guys. If you think that we need to take it somewhere and ride it all day, let us know in the comments. We need to go like 6 hours south. Southwest. Put it to the test a little bit.
Southeast. Sorry, southeast.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.